Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be showing you guys the exact Tusk Act 4 changes. This stand has gotten completely changed, in my opinion a bit butchered, besides one move which they just completely broke, but I'll get to that in a minute. I just wanted to say the PvP videos will be arriving after I do some more certain before I tackle some more changes, because since Paragon has not written the changes, I feel the need to tell you guys the actual changes so you can decide for yourselves what you think is good, what you think is garbage, and what you think needs to be buffed, and so on and so forth. So for Tusk Act 4, the destructive power beforehand was it was 8.9 damage for M1s. Now it's 9.5. And before, the barrage damage was 1.6, and now it's still 1.6. So the barrage damage stayed the same, but the M1s higher. So besides, I wanted to talk about first the destructive power, because if you go in the skill tree, it's actually really, really expensive. So the Tusk skill tree, I have 9 points in my character skill tree, so the Tusk skill tree is 61 skill points for everything. Tea time, the acquired taste, and everything else. Because there's a few things I want to point out. So the first thing is the destructive power, which costs a boatload of points. That's 5, 9 plus 5. That's 14 skill points for destructive power, and then 4 more for the beatdown, 3 for the fingernail glide, then 7 for infinite rotation, 2 for nail shots, 3 for golden rectangle, 3 for the uppercut, 3 for the nails, and then all the other upgrades all got way more expensive. So, besides the destructive power that increased, I wanted to talk about the actual moves themselves, because they actually got so much worse. It's unbelievable. If you, let's say we're doing nail shots, so let's try out the nail shots. So you might notice that now they're much faster, and they do kind of a little bit more damage than before, so that's cool. Okay, cooldown 12 seconds. They're faster, so they're technically better than before, right? Yes, but if we do the wormholes, they are also the same. However, the cooldown for wormholes has been doubled. The cooldown on wormhole nails was 8 seconds. Now it is close to 16, which makes them much worse than before, much less annoying. People are going to be super happy about the Tusk nerfs. Although they have completely over-nerfed it, and and by the way, don't be shitting on Paragon ever in general, but specifically for the Tusk changes, don't be doing that, because because everyone wanted Tusk nerfed so bad, and that's what he did. So next update, he'll buff him a bit, so to balance this out, because he's been really bad right now. So besides wormhole nails, that also got a damage increase. Before they did 8.9, now they do 10 damage. However, the cooldown was doubled. The golden rectangle nail, so let's use it. The cooldown was higher by, I believe, 4 seconds, and I think it just did 24 damage. Before, wait, let me check that again actually, because before the damage was 24.4, now it is 25.6. Okay, so a very slight increase, if not no increase at all, because I can't exactly remember the number, but that was around what it did. But now the cooldown has been slightly higher, and there is one major change. So this is the block dummy. So if we use golden rectangle, you will see that it is now blockable. This move is blockable. You can block this move now. Look, you can block this move. You can literally block this. This is a 15-second nail, which can be blocked. The 3 nails, boom, boom, boom. 30 damage, easy, quick and easy. And then you have the wormholes, but look, This one special nail should be special, right? Yes, it does kind of 150% more damage than the normal nail, but look. This, for 18 seconds, being blockable is a joke. This move before, block bypassed. So you could just wormhole nail, and then, boop, your golden rectangle, and they would get block bypassed, and you could just one combo them. This move needed a nerf, but I think more of a cooldown nerf or a damage nerf rather than being, like, fucking blockable. This is exactly, by the way, what would happen if 6P got its, like, bullet, if the bullets couldn't pierce block. It would just be like, the normal bullets would be useless. Now this move, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, this move is just not useful. It doesn't do enough for this stand anymore. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is, but at the same time, it's just blockable. Like, I'm pretty pissed. Like, look at that, just blockable. Next, I digress. Next, the uppercut. So before the uppercut did around 25 to 30 damage. Still does the exact same damage. However, let me show you. So look very closely. Besides the dummy flinging, I don't know how that happened. Oh, yeah, okay. Besides the dummy flinging, you will notice that in comparison to the old wormhole uppercut, this took 5 business days longer. Now, I think Paragon actually might have slightly sped it up because I remember it was slower than this when I previously tested it. Ah, no, there we go. Yeah. Look at that speed. Literally, I press the keybind, opens the hole, and then spawns on the other guy. And the most major thing that changed about this move, again, is the cooldown. The cooldown for this move went from an 8 to 9 seconds to a sudden, let me do it again so you guys can see the full one, from 9 to 10 seconds to a full 25 seconds. And it is double, it is 2 times slower than before. 2 times slower windup than before. Same damage, but 2 times less windup and 2 times more cooldown. Wow, yeah. I can't really have words for this. Of course, don't blame Paragon or the mods because they'll actually like buff this back later. They'll slightly buff it later, so there's not much there. But you can't confirm it off of uppercut. Not because the dummy respawn, but because the stun circle on his head disappeared right after the wormholes. So I think they also nerfed the stun on the wormholes as well, which kind of changes lots of things. So besides the wormhole uppercut cooldown being doubled, the golden rectangle being doubled, wormhole being doubled, you can now... So let's just take a look. So before the old fingernail glide, you just held it down and you could travel a nice little long distance, right? It was too OP. But now, what did they do? What did the YBA developers do? This is exactly what they did. So here is a fingernail glide. Like, look at this. Like, so basically, this thing has only a 20-second cooldown, and for about 2 seconds, you go 300 mile. You go at Mach 10. You go 10 times faster than the speed of light. Look at this. Look at this. I went from one half of the map to the other half. So if you abuse this as an SBR, which I fought against Tusks, who had max fingernail glide, max boxing shuffle. You legitimately, you cannot catch them. This move is so OP, especially because someone can just time stop. Before you had to like wormhole, and you could still sometimes get caught in a time stop because it would take a little bit of time to go from one direction to the other. Now it's just zoom. You go from all the way back there to here. Of course, this is maxed, but like it's ludicrous because you can just farm SBRs with a move like this. Just fucking stupid because you can't catch people at all unless you have Hermit or 6 pistols. Even if you have Hermit, the Tusk can outrun Hermit, which is like blatantly absurd. Then the beatdown is the same, and tea time. Oh my god. And then tea time. Let me reset the keybind for tea time. Let's make it, I don't know, J. Tea time, I think, is the same. Oh no, tea time heal got actually lowered. With max upgrades before it was 40.8, now it is 29.5. So they also kind of changed that. But the Tusk time stop resistance is the same. And yeah, these are the Tusk Act 4 changes. Let me know if you want more of this content in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video.